Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is CJ and I post makeup videos here on YouTube, which is what you are so kindly watching right now. So today is gonna be another empties video, and that is just kind of where I go through trash and products that I've used up, give them little miniature reviews, and basically say if I'm going to repurchase them or not. So that's what this video is going to be today. It's a lot of like hair and skincare and like bath products, but there are a few makeup items in here, and also at the very end there's a couple of like home lifestyle stuff that I wanted to talk about. I will let you know though before I hit that category, just like in case you just don't care, and you could just, you know, click off if you want. So yeah, but let's just go ahead and get started. Also, if you want to know how I got this look on my eyes right now, I recreated Michaela Noguera, I think that's her username, from TikTok. I recreated her little like monochromatic liner lash shebang shaboom. That video, I filmed it. It's going to be going up before this one, so I'll link it right here and in the box below, just in case you want to check out how I got it. I love how it came out. I just think it's so cool and so fun and just so different, you know? And it's really hard to like do different things with your makeup, so it's fun. So yeah, let's just go ahead and, as I already said, get started. Cool. Alright, so the first thing is something I actually used up this morning. There's still a little tiny bit left. I think I can squeeze out one more use, but I just kind of wanted to include it anyway. This is by Keep Cool. It is the Keep Cool and Soothe Toner. It's 85% bamboo. It's just a toner. It is a Korean makeup brand or skincare brand. I love this stuff. I think I either got it from Yes Style or like a BoxyCharm pop-up, but I'm pretty sure it was Yes Style because I have very reactionary skin and my skin just gets like really red. And I will say this doesn't completely get rid of the redness, but it does help tone it down. And I really appreciate that. I do like it. I know Hiram mentioned not really liking this brand. I don't know why. I'll have to maybe do some research, but I really enjoyed this product, and I kind of want to see what else is in the line, just because it did do so much for me, like with calming my skin down, and that's something I majorly need like quite often. So I might look more into I'm gonna do more research, but I do kind of want to repurchase this, not gonna lie. Alright, next is a body wash. This is by Olay. It is their cleansing and nourishing plus hyaluronic acid body wash. I actually loved this stuff. It felt more like a lotion, kind of. It was like a very creamy substance. Why does that sound so terrible? Oh my god. It's more like a creamy, you know, nourishing, as it says, formula. I really liked this, but I will say I wasn't a huge fan of the scent. It was kind of sweet and just like, yeah, not a huge fan of the scent like at all. And my boyfriend hated this. He said this anytime he used it or I used it, like especially if he used it like in the shower, it would leave a bad taste in his mouth. And like he wasn't putting it like on his face, anything like that. He was just washing his body, but like it would leave a bad taste in his mouth. So I did enjoy this, but I'm probably not going to repurchase it just because the scent wasn't my favorite and it did do that to him. So my personality already leaves a bad taste in my boyfriend's mouth. I can't make my body wash do the same thing, you know. Alright, so this is the Herbal Essences Totally Twisted Curl Boosting Mousse. I've already repurchased this, I think twice since this bottle. I'm obsessed with this. This is just, it's such a perfect product. Honestly, it's cheap as hell. It's like $3 or $4. I will link my curly girl, like it's my like lazy curly girl method or whatever. I'll link that right here and in the box below. This is the star product of that. I have switched out my like hair leave-in products, like the gels, stuff like that, but I have never switched this up. And this is just it's the one thing I don't feel like I need to switch up. I just know this is good. I know it's cheap. It smells decent, and just what better can you want? Like, it's just so good. I love this. It's like my new holy grail, and I will forever repurchase this. I think it's incredible. So on that same note, I'm going to mention two other things that I mentioned in my little curly girl method video. This first one is by Curlsmith. It is the Hold Me Softly Style Balm. It is the #1 soft hold. I did really like this, but I will say this brand is incredibly expensive. This thing, I don't know if, I'm thinking maybe the big one was $28 and this one was $14. I'll research it and then I'll put it on the screen, but regardless, it was expensive. It only lasted me like a month or two. It really didn't last me that long, and I have been enjoying my cheaper one by OGX. It's like the coconut curls leave-in conditioner milk thing. I don't know, but I've been actually preferring that one than I did this one because I think it leaves a bit more curlage in my hair than this one did. I really did like it. I really did. But now that I like a cheaper one better, I don't know if I will ever repurchase this. So there's that. And then another thing that I mentioned in that video, I know it looks like there's some left, but you know, like these cheap little products, it's so hard to get that last little bit, and so I just kind of gave up. But this is by OGX. It is their Nourishing Plus Coconut Oil Weightless Hydrating Oil Mist. I love this stuff. I really do. I've had it for forever, and I kind of forgot that I had it. I saw it in my cabinet. When I started doing my little curly girl routine thing, I pulled this out, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then that light hold stuff, because again, that's not as moisturizing, and so I'm like, I need a little bit more moisture, especially like on my ends, which tend to get dry. But this on your ends, first of all, absolutely beautiful. I love it on my, like, the ends of your hair. It makes them look a lot less frizzy, a lot less broken. But I don't know, this product is really good. It smells really good. I'll probably repurchase this maybe one day. I don't know. I really like it though. I think it works really well, and it's not expensive. You can get it at the drugstore. So alright, another thing from OGX is this Quenching Plus Coconut Curls Conditioner. I mentioned this in my very first YouTube video. Oh, that's so cringy. Okay, so I mentioned this in my very first YouTube video. I did like a TJ Maxx Christmas stuff haul, and then just like a Target haul where I just got like necessities that I always use, and this is a necessity that I used to always use. I don't use it as much anymore because I have heard like not great things about the formulation of it, but I will say I do really like this. There is a line that I prefer now than this one, I will say that, but this was a holy grail for a very long time. I love it. It smells delicious, and it did do beautiful things for my hair. The conditioner was not anything to write home about, but this conditioner and the leave-in milk, which I just said, it's the same line, that is perfect. I love it so much. And so this line, I think it really does great things. I think maybe coconut just does good things for my hair. Maybe that's like what I'm seeing. That's like the common theme of this video. But I'll say I do really like this. I'm probably gonna purchase the other brand more because I think the formula is better, the ingredients are better, and I do think it does more for like the strengthening of my hair. But I did really love this. So there's that. And this is the line that I like better. This is by Maui Moisture. This is the Thicken and Restore Plus Bamboo Fibers Shampoo for Weak Brittle Hair. It has bamboo fibers, castor oil, and neem oil, sulfate free, no mineral oil, silicones, parabens, gluten, SLS, sulfated surfactants, synthetic dye. It's vegan, eco-friendly, pure coconut water, and pure aloe juice. I love this line so much. I got a new shampoo instead of this one just because I saw it at the store and it looked interesting, and I hate it. If you see white flecks in my hair, it is because of that shampoo. This didn't do that to me, but this, I freaking love this, and the conditioner. I haven't run out of the conditioner yet because I think I had purchased that after I purchased this. I'm pretty sure, because who runs out of shampoo first before like conditioner? That doesn't happen. But anyway, this has never affected my hair in a bad way. My hair has been incredibly healthy recently, which it's never been. I have seen growth in it recently. I do think a lot of that has to do with me doing like the more natural curly girl thing and not using heat on it as much. But I mean, I used heat on it today. I use heat on it occasionally. Like, it's not, you know, it's not like I'm not putting heat on it. I just think this really does aid in the strength of it. So love this brand, love this line. I am going to repurchase this once I'm out of that stupid dandruff causing shampoo. Alright, so this is the Batiste Dry Shampoo Clean and Classic Original. My absolute favorite dry shampoo. I love the smell, the original one. It's so good, so clean. It's not anything too sweet, too pungent. It's just the right kind of smell. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's something about this one bottle. I got this one from TJ Maxx because it's really the only place I've ever been able to find like the big honka. That's not a thing. But anyway, this one, I just don't know if it was like a dud, but it got everywhere. Like, it would just shoot out this like white pasty stuff. I mean, the dry shampoo still did its thing, but it was like almost too intense. It wasn't like how it normally comes out when you get a good bottle. Does that make sense? Like, you would spray it out and you would see like all these kind of liquidy powder drops. Like, it would get on my shirts, on my skin. Sorry, apparently my car's extended warranty is out. I think this bottle was a dud. I did use it up because I do love the dry shampoo. I think it's absolutely incredible. It's cheap. You can get it from the drugstore and it works really well. It does leave a bit of a white cast, but you just have to let it sit for a few minutes, judge it out, and you're perfect. You're good to go. So love this stuff. Forever will we repurchase. All right, next is this Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration leave-in treatment with coconut milk and I don't know. Acacia Senegal? I don't know. But it's made with fair trade ingredients, detangles, protects, and controls frizz. Sulfate free, color safe, paraben free, no mineral oil, no propylene glycol, no phthalates, no animal testing, no petroleum. I actually think I really did like this. I got this from TJ Maxx apparently because the tag's still on. It's $4. I did really enjoy this. I like this brand. I think the formulation of this one is better than the OGX one. I just think they use better ingredients, so I'll be more inclined to buy this one next than that one. But this one I do remember really liking. Again, it has that coconut milk in it, and I just remember it just, you know, doing kind of the same thing. It's just like a good leave-in treatment. Never put stuff like this near your scalp because it'll make your hair look greasy. But if you just want your ends to look less frizzy, a little bit more not damaged, stuff like this is so good. And I really enjoy like spraying a little bit of this on and then doing like a leave-in milk or conditioner or like curl cream and then putting it in the cap and like letting it sit for 20 minutes or whatever. So I think that's so good for this. I did really like this. I forgot I even used this up. I don't remember a big difference between this one and the OGX one, so I think next time instead of purchasing the OGX one, I will purchase this one because I just think the ingredients are a little bit better. All right, this, oh, I miss this so much. I miss this so much. Okay, this is by Ionic. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's another Korean skincare brand. I was so proud. Okay, first I'm just saying I was so proud of myself for purchasing this. I did not hear about this thing in a Hiram video, in a James Walsh video. I researched the ingredients by myself. I got it off Amazon, and I wanted an oil because it comes in the pump. It's just easier. You don't have to like dip your fingers in it like a balm. So I remember going to Amazon and I researched for like 2 hours. I guess my ADD medicine was really working that day. But anyway, so I researched all the ingredients, and after a couple, this is the one I decided to choose. And then like literally 2 weeks later, I saw a Hiram video where he mentioned this, and I was like, oh, look at me, I'm so good. I felt so proud of myself. But anyway, so this is by, again, Ionic. It's their Calendula Complete Cleansing Oil. It is 94% pure plant oil, deep cleansing for all skin types. It's absolutely incredible. I love this. The first ingredient is sunflower seed oil, which is huge. Usually, like, it starts with the most used product or the most used ingredient and then kind of goes downward. And then once you hit like a 10%, then they can kind of just like not list them off in any certain way. But this one, it is the first ingredient is sunflower seed oil, which is so good. Then it's canola oil. It's such a good cleansing oil. I miss this so much. I don't think it was that expensive, and I did get an Amazon gift card for my birthday. So it's either between this and a coffee mug warmer for what I used that $25 thing on. I don't think this was $25. I'm pretty sure this was cheaper than that, but it's just so good. And if you're using makeup, if you're still using makeup wipes to take off your makeup, come on. It is 2021. They're bad for the environment. They don't actually take your makeup off, okay? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not. I'm just trying to help you, okay? Don't use makeup wipes. Get one of these, like get a cleansing oil, get a cleansing balm. Just, it's so much better for you and for your skin and the environment. They're just so much better. And I will say, Korean skincare brands, they're so far ahead like skincare technology wise. So I think when you're using like Korean skincare, you know, some of it's not that great, but some of it is so good, and it's inexpensive. Like, it's not, you know, stuff like this, if you would get something like this at Sephora, they would probably charge like $40 something for it. This, I got it off Amazon, and it was like, I think like $15 to $18, not expensive, and the packaging was huge. It worked super well to take off all my makeup. It's just so cool. Love this product. When I have the money, this is what I will be repurchasing. All right, so this is another skincare item. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it. I already have repurchased this. I don't have extra dry skin. I actually have normal leaning oily skin. But just the normal one of this is not fragrance free. It has some fragrance in it. So the one for extra dry skin is fragrance free. But even if this is marketed for extra dry skin, I think it works for all skin types. It works for mine. It's a gel cream, so it's not, it's more like a water-based, I think it's more like a gel, honestly. And I just think that's so good for oilier skin. It's not as heavy. It penetrates, you know, a lot more quick. It's a really good thing. You can get it from the drugstore. It is a little pricey for the drugstore. I think this is usually around like 20 something bucks, which is pricey, but I think it's so worth it. This is one of the only like daily moisturizers that I do use that does not irritate my skin. So, and it has hyaluronic acid in it. It's so good. Oil-free, fragrance-free, dye-free, and non-comedogenic. And comedogenic means when it clogs your pores, like coconut oil. Coconut oil is comedogenic. Don't be using that shit on your face. It clogs your pores. But this is not comedogenic, so it's cool. Great product. I already have it. Alright, so the next two things are the same thing, just in different packaging. Was this the one? I think I really liked this one. Okay. These are deodorants. They're Arm & Hammer deodorants. They're the essentials with natural deodorizers. They're free of aluminum, parabens, and phthalates. I loved this one. The one in the scent Clean Juniper Berry. Loved this. It smells like cologne, which is just my favorite. It smells so freaking good. I did really like this, but I like the one that I'm using now better, so I probably won't repurchase this, but I did really like this. I am at home all the time because I'm unemployed, so I'm not sweating now, and even when I did have a job, I was just working in an office, so I wasn't sweating actively then either. So take that for what you will. If I don't need like the extra grade antiperspirants. Like, I'm a pretty normal sweater. I thought that was good enough for me, and it smells really nice. I really did like that one. This one I didn't like nearly as much, and I think just the only thing that's different is the scent, but I just remember this one getting really liquidy, and maybe I think this one did it too, but like, you would put it on, and if you had a shirt on, you could see like liquid there. Like it would dry eventually, but at first, like when you first put on your deodorant, I guess it would like kind of liquefy, and it would get on your clothes, and it would look like you were sweating. I thought that was a little counterproductive, you know. But yeah, these were nice. I liked them. I really didn't like this scent in Crisp Orange Citrus. This was the only one that they had at the store. They didn't have this one. Loved this scent, but I do like the one I'm using better. I'm using the Axe one now because of Taylor Wynn, and it's beautiful. It smells so good. Works really well. The one in like the cream packaging, A+. Okay, I only have 2 more skincare products. Only 2. This first one is by Aveeno. It is their Positively Radiant Sheer Daily Moisturizer Sunscreen in Broad Spectrum 30. Honestly, I really liked this. I got this before I knew all the intricacies of sunscreen and like what kind is better and all that kind of stuff. It didn't irritate my skin. So I've been using another one, and that, oh my gosh, it irritated my skin so bad the other day. Like literally my skin was purple. It was terrible. Like I felt it was hot to the touch purple. It was terrible. So this one didn't do that. This one was not nearly as irritating. I think Aveeno is really good at that. Like a lot of their products are like more calming, you know, not irritating, I guess. But I did really like this. I want to do a little bit more research into it before I repurchase this. If I agree with the ingredients and really how it truly works, then I will repurchase this because I did really like this. This is by Clean Skin Club. It is the Vitamin C Brightening Booster. It has watermelon, green tea, and pineapple. I got this out of a BoxyCharm, and I did use this shit up. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really enjoyed this. I don't think it made that huge of a difference in my skin, but I will say I did really enjoy applying it. I think it did make my skin look a little bit healthier. And I would put this on underneath moisturizer in the morning. And I don't know, something about it, I really did enjoy this. I think this is super expensive. So and I didn't see enough of a difference to actively purchase it as another step. So I won't re-get this, but I did really enjoy this. So that's that. All right, now all we have left are makeup. Okay, so the first is 3 different eyebrow pencils. 2 of them are the LA Girl Shady Slim in Brunette. I already have a new one. I used it today. Cheap, works perfectly, great color for me. Why spend more money? I mean, and then this one is by CoverGirl. It is their Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. I liked this one. I like my LA Girl one better, and this one's more expensive. The color was decent, but this one was a little too creamy for me. I like when they have a little bit of a waxiness to it, because I feel like the creamier they are, the easier it is to like get too blown out of a color. And you do want your brows to look more like hair strokey and not just like an all over brick of color, you know what I mean? And so the waxier ones, like they can be too waxy where there's no pigment whatsoever, but there is a perfect little medium where they're waxy enough but there's still that pigment, and you can make little hair strokes that look like hair strokes. This didn't really do that. I did like it, but I won't repurchase this. Okay, this is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Love this stuff. I'm pretty sure I have another one of this in my drawer somewhere. I love this. It's probably my favorite setting spray from the drugstore. I do actually see a difference with this. I really, really like it. It's one of the more expensive ones at the drugstore, which sucks, but I do love it. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 10 Fair. Alright, so I'm almost out of my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which has been my recent holy grail. But for some reason, okay, I had a little bit of this left, and so the other day, I'm like, I'm just gonna play with it. I wasn't going anywhere, and I didn't want to use up the last of my holy grail e.l.f. one, and so like, I'm just gonna play with this. And so I put it on, and I let it sit for like a minute probably, because this one is a more hydrating creamy formula, and so if you like blend it out when you first apply it, you really don't, I mean, you get a decent amount of coverage but not that much. I actually mentioned this in my drugstore makeup beginners makeup kit, because I wore this as an all over base when I was in college and like walking like 5 miles a day just to and from classes on LSU's campus. And I think this is so good, but now, because I do have more like my dark circles are a little bit more pronounced now. So I just like how it applies more, how it feels more. I think it lasts better, honestly. And I think this makes your skin look a lot, that creaminess really does add like a hydrating, glowy appearance to your skin, and I do feel like that's something in the e.l.f. one, even the e.l.f. hydrating one, that it is lacking a little bit. And so, okay, that day I left it on for a minute and I was obsessed with how it looked. So I went to the store the other day and I got a new one of this and not my e.l.f. one, because I just loved how it looked that day, and now I've been loving it just as much as I used to. It's what I'm wearing today. I just think if you do have stuff you really want to conceal, just leave it on for like 30 seconds to a minute and then blend it out, and that's just golden tier. Golden tier. It's so good. Okay, on the same note, this is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is not the hydrating one. This is just the normal one. This is probably like the oldest product in this bucket. I've had this, oh god, this is so old. But I really did like this. I know it was drying for a lot of people, and it was drying, but I still loved it. I remember when I first used it, that coverage that it gives you just initially, you kind of get hooked on it. You're just like, oh my god, look how much that's like covered. Oh my god. I don't know if I'll ever buy this formula again. The hydrating one, I like that formula better. I do think this one covers a little bit better, but I would rather have to build up a couple of layers than have something look really cakey and really dry on my skin. So I probably won't ever repurchase this, but I did like it. All right, this is the Revlon Photo Ready Color Correcting Pen. This is the peach one, which is to counteract blueness under your eyes, around your eyes. I really, really liked this. I like the one I'm using now more. It's the one by Jekka Black. I did a review of that, like a wear test and review. I'll leave it up there and in the description box. But I did really, really like this. I mean, Revlon's pretty expensive. They're not my favorite drugstore brand because I do think they're incredibly overpriced, and I don't think they come out with anything revolutionary. But I did like this. It wasn't bad. All right, this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwater Foundation in 410. Already repurchased this. Absolute holy grail of a foundation. Not cakey. Looks like skin, but gives you coverage. Absolute delight. That's that. And then the last two, okay, this is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This is mint green one, the best one. If you're gonna get the Essence one, which you should, just get the mint green one. Perfect mascara, absolutely god tier. I love it with my Blink eyelash primer. This is perfect on itself, but it doesn't hold a curl as much as I would like it to, and that Blink one just makes it like hold that curl really well. This is just, it's such a good mascara. It's so inexpensive. It's like $4 or $5. Perfect. Perfect. And then this I actually just used up today. I don't know if I used it up, but I tried to use it earlier when I was doing these little lash thingies, and it came out so gloopy and glumpy. I'm like, yeah, I'm not using that anymore. It's probably not good anymore. This is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe and Clear. I really do like this stuff. I mean, it's just like an eyelash glue, but I really, really, really like it. I do. It takes a little bit to dry down, which I think is okay. I will say the one I have from Shop Miss A, which is cheaper because it's $1, that one's black. I like that one a little bit better because I think the drying down time is a little bit less. You don't have to wait as long before putting the lashes on. But I do think this one is just, I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's from the drugstore. It doesn't have, it's latex free, doesn't have formaldehyde in it, which, good lord, do some of these have formaldehyde? That's a little scary. Really liked this though. I really do. And if there's free shipping on shopmissa.com, I'll probably get that one. But if there's not free shipping going on, then I'll get this one because they're probably the same price with shipping now that I think about it. All right, so that is it for like the makeup and just like cosmetic stuff. So if you are not at all inclined to watch, I just have like a couple of, it's only 4 products, okay? It's really not that much, but I did just want to touch on them because they've been in my closet for forever and I just want to get rid of them. But anyway, if you don't care about the home stuff, you just were here for the cosmetics, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please leave a comment and subscribe if you want to. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Alright, home stuff. Okay. As I said, only 4 things, but they were things I felt inclined to speak on because, you know, home stuff is fun. Like, I probably watch more like vlogs and like lifestyle stuff than I do makeup. I don't know why. I mean, I watch a lot of makeup videos as well, but I don't know. There's just something about like, especially now, because like, who are you wearing makeup for besides yourself? You know what I mean? So I feel like because we are all at home, or most of us are still at home with like quarantine and stuff, I don't know, it's just a lot interesting to see home stuff. So anyway, first empty was this. This is the Persil Proclean Discs Laundry Detergent. The hype is real. Taylor Wynn is the queen of putting everyone onto these things, okay? She was like, you gotta smell them. They smell like a clean male cologne. They do. They're the discs, so they're easy. You don't have to pour anything. It's so good. The lasting power is really good. We have 3 dogs, and 2 of them, or one of them in particular, is an asshole who likes to pee in the house still, and he's like, well, I lived on the streets for years, so I can do whatever I want. And we let him, so I mean, he's not wrong. Anyway, so he likes to pee on things. And so anyway, there are some loads where we will have to use 2 of these, but I think that's fine. I think that's normal regardless. But this stuff smells so good, works so well. Oh my gosh. I can never find the discs like at my local grocery store. Usually I have to go to like a Target. They usually don't have the discs at Walmart. And I have not been going to Target a lot because as much as I love it, their stuff is far pricier than just like normal grocery stores, including Walmart. So I don't typically go there anymore, but I've been able to find the liquid version of this and it's just as good. It's just not quite as user-friendly because it is the liquid, but it still smells just as good. Love this. All right, another laundry item is this Downy Infusions Calm Lavender and Vanilla Bean. This is by far my favorite smell from Downy. I just think it's so good. It's obviously, it's not like the fresh laundry scent, but like these things are expensive and they're not a necessity. So like if I use these, it's literally only when I'm doing something like my bed sheets or my pillows or something like super important to smell good, you know? And so that I would rather smell like lavender and vanilla bean because it's calming, it's soothing, whatever, and it just, you know, it's nice. So I absolutely love these things. I do have this same scent in the dryer sheets. And I will say, if you have like a little candle wax warmer, just pour some of these in that warmer, girl, boy, whatever. I mean, just pour these in there. Your house is going to smell like Downy and it's going to be beautiful. Next is this Aromatherapy by Bath & Body Works. It's just it was a body wash and foam bath. It was the scent Passion and it was the Tuberose and Lang Lang Yang Yang. I think it's Lang Lang. Scent, I loved this stuff. Smelled so good. Very bubbly. Incredibly bubbly. Oh my gosh, you did not need a lot of this, but smelled really, really good. It is expensive for what it is, but usually you can always find like a good coupon for Bath & Body Works. But I do, when it comes to stuff like this, I do kind of want to start trying to use more like Etsy peoples or like smaller brands. It's the same with candles. I did really like the smell of this though. It was really nice. All right, and then the last thing, this is the main thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, so this I got because of a BuzzFeed article. This is something they feature in like all of their, you need these products, or these reviews speak for themselves, or something like that. This is the Oh Yuck Jetted Bathtub Cleaner. This thing will make you feel so disgusting, but in the best way. So this, you use, I think, half of it. Oh, just 4 ounces. Okay, and it comes with 16. Okay, so this has 4 uses in it. So we got this house, I think 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and it has a jetted bathtub in the master bathroom. Life changer, first of all. But you don't realize how much of your nastiness gets wedged and lodged into those little jet holes. And you don't want to, but you need to. You gotta acknowledge it, because I'm telling you, you will never sit in a bath the same way once you see the gunk that comes out of that. So this, what you do is you fill your bathtub up. So you know, put the drain down in your bathtub, run only hot, like run boiling hot water. I mean, so just basically put on all hot, make it go to over your jet holes, and then you pour however many ounces of this in there that you want. Turn the jets on, you let it run for 15 minutes, y'all. The first time we did this, the water went like brown, like black brown. You could see like the stuff like coating this. Oh, it was sickening, but so satisfying, because then you're like, oh my god, that's disgusting, but now you know it's clean. You know what I mean? So now you feel even better about your bath, because you're like, now I'm not sitting in any gunk anymore, and now it's just like a clean thing. I don't know, this stuff, it's a miracle worker. It's so good. It's so easy to use. I mean, literally, that's literally all you do. You let it run for 15 minutes, drain the tub, and then scrub it, and you're good to go. Totally worth the hype. Totally. All right, so that's the end of this video. I went through a lot of products. Like, I was just tossing them on the floor, and I have like a huge pile. But anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have you tried any of these products? Did you like them? Did you not? Yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. Did I say I think I already said. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are not already. I can feel like I'm about to hit 100. Like, I'm at 69 right now, but I've been growing pretty, like, more so than I was before. So I feel like I might be able to hit 100 like kind of soonish, and I'm kind of like, it's so weird, but it's so cool. Anyway, yeah, leave me a comment, a like, subscribe if you want to, just do whatever. Thanks for being here, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.